About two of my favorite words, freedom and liberty. The Safety Act. You know, I did a debate with Attorney General Raul, and he actually, I pinned him in a corner, figuratively speaking. Be on television saying DeVore is threatening violence because he's a Republican. And he said he's going to defend it and that it's constitutional. Notwithstanding, 60 state's attorneys in this state, Democrat and Republican, have sued him and the governor saying it's unconstitutional. And I told them that if I'm the Attorney General, those 60 will have a new friend, and that will be the Attorney General of this state suing all of them. Because we will repeal it. There's nothing safe about it. And we're going to take Cook County and Chicago as a microcosm of what's going to happen across this state if we don't get rid of it. I promise you, if I'm elected, we will get rid of it. The other thing, because I got about 30 seconds left, is education. The governor has already said everything that he is going to do. He tries to pretend and say, oh, the legislature would have to add COVID vaccine for schools. The legislature, when has he asked the legislature to do anything in the last 3 years? Never. And actually, under the law of the state of Illinois, if the governor is reelected, he doesn't need the legislature to add COVID as a required vaccine under the school code. The school code would let him do it through the Department of Public Health. So that's why it's going to be really, really, really important as it relates to our children to not only elect me so I can keep the masks off of them, but to elect Darren Bailey, because Mr. Bailey will not appoint someone to the Department of Health that would ever consider adding the COVID vaccine as a requirement. I'll leave you with this. Darren Bailey and I have spent the last 3 years of our lives together and separately sometimes fighting for what makes us great, and that is liberty. That is freedom. That is the right to govern ourselves the way that we see best. And if you elect us, we will get rid of that tyrant J.B. Pritzker and his little lapdog, Kwame Raoul. Thank you.